Hello everybody, Acre of Love Homestead here. My name is Kimberly, welcome back. We are again in the kitchen, guys. We are going to be canning some green beans. Now, I don't have very many green beans, but we're still going to can them. I already got them broken in half and got them stringed, and I already washed them. So, fixing to get ready to put them in our jars. Got my vinegar, got my salt. This is a very simple, easy water bath canning method, guys. So remember, this is not USDA approved, but this is what we do to, preserve some of our food. Like I said, this is super easy and it's going to be a super quick video. So let's get started on what we need to do. So I have my jars already in the getting sanitized. And I only did 3 jars because, like I say, I don't have very many green beans, sorry. So what you're going to have to do, guys, is get your green beans ready, sanitize your jars, right? You're going to have a boiling pot of water on the stove because that's what you're going to pour down into the jars. Okay, so let's pack some of these jars with some green beans. I've already washed my hands. I did it earlier. Pack these green beans. I'm thinking I'm only going to get maybe like 2 jars and a half. Okay, shove them down in there. Nice and tight down in there. Ooh, get in there. Okay. And then what you're going to do is whenever you have this, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt or canning salt, whatever it is that you need. So I'm going to use Himalayan salt. Put 1 teaspoon. And then you're going to put 1 tablespoon of vinegar. So 1 tablespoon of vinegar down in there. And then at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to pour your hot water down in the jar. I would like to see if mine... Oh, that one's not ready. So I got my water. I'm going to ladle hot water down in that jar. I'm going to actually put on my funnel here. Okay, that should be enough. You'll take your debubbler or whatever it is that you're going to debubble. You can use like a, I would say like a butter knife. I guess you could use a butter knife. I don't know if I want to use stainless steel down there. But debubble everything. Okay. And then you will put your lid on and your screw top lid on. And I'm going to set that to the side so I can fill up some more jars. I don't think I'm going to get 3 jars. Maybe. I might get 3 jars. Maybe. Yay. Guys, this is very simple, very easy to do. Okay. Go ahead and fill up this other one. Shoot, I might get 3. I might get another jar, maybe. Maybe not. Try to pack all these down in here. Try to get them all nice and packed down in there. Worst case scenario, you have to eat a couple. Should be fine. Don't want it too where they're going to be touching the lid. So that's why we try to stick them down in the sides. Get everything we can in the jars. Shove that one down in there. Put some of these on top. Whoa. Scoot over. Let me push that down in there. Okay, and I've got about 4 more green beans to be able to put down in here. All right, nice. So, once again, you're going to put your 1 teaspoon, where did it go? 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt and or canning salt down in your jar here. And then your 1 tablespoon of distilled white vinegar. Okay. It's literally all you need. And then you add your water. Might have that too packed. We might make a mess. Okay. A little more. You just want it under the last rim. Whoa. Oh, that's probably too much. Now that'll be fine. So now I've already got my lids over here. Ready to go. Now remember, you're going to take a little bit of vinegar, guys, and wipe your rims. And I need to debubble those two. Just trying to get my lids out of this water here. Okay, so I've got my lids. Let me get a little bit. Let's see if I can find a small towel. Yep, right here. So, very small towel. Just going to wipe your rims, guys. That way, you know, in case there's anything on there. This one we might have to move over here. It's fine. Push them down. Ooh, that water was hot. Debubble. You might have to adjust your green beans back after you've debubbled, but that's okay. I don't have one of those mashers. Debubble this one too. Okay, now I've got to readjust our green beans. Okay. I'm going to go back over that again since we did that. Okay, now we put our lids on. Finger tight. Oh, I need to get a different lid for that one. Should have just done them all in these jars. Okay, finger tight. I already have lids over here from earlier. I need a ring. That might help. And finger tight. So now, guys, what you're going to do is these are going to go into your water bath canner. You're going to let that come to a rolling boil. That's going to be on a boil for 2 hours with vinegar. If you do it without vinegar, it is 3 hours. So 2 with vinegar, 3 without vinegar. So we're going to go ahead and put these down in our water. We'll put that down in the water. Once your water becomes a rolling boil, then you start your timer. And I'm going to have to put some extra jars in there, just so these guys don't fall over. Let's do it evenly that way. Okay. And then I'm going to add a couple of extra jars down in there, just so the jars don't move around too much in there. Okay. Whoops. You might need to turn those upside right. Okay. Sit this down in the water. Well, alrighty. That didn't work. That was awful. All right. But anyways, that's what you're going to do. Let me bring y'all over here. You're going to put them down in there. When it comes to a rolling boil, your water comes to a rolling boil, you are going to start your timer. So I put my lid on. And also what I have is my little pot here. Because if your water starts coming down, you can add some hot water into it just to kind of keep it going. That's kind of what it is, y'all. It's very simple. You don't need very much stuff. Easy cleanup. But that's how you can water bath can your green beans. I did another video on water bath canning jalapenos, so if y'all want to watch that one, you can go over and watch that one. I will put the description down in the recipe and stuff down in the description box, and we will see y'all in the next one, guys. God bless.